Hello there guys, and welcome back to another video with myself, Foorun. Now today we're going to be taking a look at what's coming in the update on the 7th of July 2016. Now tonight is the night that we are going to be getting the XP system, so if you haven't already seen it, then go and click on the link on the screen now to go and take a look at my XP system final look. I recorded this 3 days ago. I completely covered the XP system. I'm not going to cover too much in this video, so if you would like to see anything about the XP system, then go and click that now. So just a couple of updates that are covering the XP system that will be notable. Harvesting players no longer gives you experience, and we do have some new sounds and new images for when you get a level up. Once we destroy this barrel, you will see the new sounds and the new prompts for when we hit a level up. Another big change to the XP system will be that now if you kill someone and loot their corpse, anything that they owned that was on their body that you take, you will now become the owner of it. So the ownership tag will change over to your name. Now another big change which somewhat ties in with the XP system is we've had complete rework on crafting times on nearly every single item. So if we look here now, Bone Club takes 10 seconds to craft. If we take a look at a hatchet, 30 seconds. We go for a note, takes 10 seconds, and paper now only takes 5 seconds. But most things have been prompted so that they've gone down. Some things have gone the other way. So if we go and take a look at high externals now take 180 seconds. That is 3 minutes per craft. That is on gates and walls. So it's going to take a hell of a lot longer to start crafting the high externals once you get them unlocked. We've also had a buff to the stone spear and the Ioka pistol. The stone spear is also now unlocked at an earlier level, so I'm not 100% which level it is, but by level 4 you will have unlocked the stone spear. Now another change that a lot of people are extremely happy about and they've been asking for a very long time is notes. Now notes actually work. You can now type in a note, so we can see down here I can take out any text and I can write in there whatever I want. So if we just go ahead and type in here, as soon as we click off of it we can click back on and the note is still intact. This can be completely edited as many times as you want. You can pop this into a chest, pop it wherever, and people will be able to read it with whatever you've written there. But be mindful that they will also be able to change it, and they will be able to put their own notes in there. Another big change that's happening this week is the Baron map, which I talked about a couple of weeks ago, is now hitting live servers. So if you don't know what Baron is basically the server that I am currently in. It removes most rocks, bushes, and anything that causes client lag, so it really helps people with lower end PCs get a better frame rate and a bit of a smoother gameplay. We also have hit scan going live today, so if you don't know about the hit scan, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago as well, and it is that basically currently all weapons have like projectiles, so once you shoot the bullet it acts as a projectile. It has bullet drop, it has speed, so it will only go so far until it drops off and hits the ground. It will be changing now within the first X amount of meters, so when you're in close range combat with somebody with guns, you will have hit scan when you first start. So for the first so many meters, if that person is where you are aiming and you shoot, you will hit him instantly. There will be no travel time on the bullet, there will be no bullet drop. It will hit where you're aiming. So that is going to be a massive change up for people, especially in close range combat with guns. Alongside that, the aim throwing is now completely in, so as you can see here with the spear, it looks really good. I can get up ready to throw it, and I'm not going to accidentally throw anything anymore, which is great. Now this works with most things. Pretty much anything that you can throw or anything that you would typically right click on and accidentally throw it on the ground, you will no longer do that. You will now just have this nice aim and you'll be able to throw it exactly as you wish. So we also have some changes to the helicopter as well. Now up until this point, pretty much most things that you were carrying would get you attacked by the helicopter and it would be a real pain. But now the helicopter will not attack you if you are using a standard bow. So if you're using a hunting bow, you will not be attacked, but if you're using a crossbow, you will be. While I'm on the subject of bows, you will now notice that when you're aiming down sight with the crossbow, it is correctly aligned. Up until this point, it was misaligned, and a lot of people were complaining about it because they'd have to aim slightly to the left to be able to hit their shots properly. The crossbow is now properly aligned, so it will be down the center of your screen, and you won't need to adjust your aim anymore. But that may be a problem if you have been previously adjusting your aim, because now you're going to have to get back to trying to get it central. Another big change from this week is going to be changes to the way that pillars and roofs work. Now this is roofs and not ceilings / floors. Be the roof as in looking at this part here. So a lot of people have been using these to create bigger raid towers, and they've been jumping onto really high bases by using a combination of roofs and pillars, and they've been getting up on some really high bases. But now they've completely give it a bit of a tweak. And if you look here now, this roof, even only on a free floor tower, is 19% stable. And if we take a look at the floors here, where I've used pillars for every single floor, we're at 68%. So you will no longer be able to do these massive, completely stable raid towers to get on top of any base. So as this is a first Thursday of the month update, we will be getting forced wipes. Naturally, with the XP system coming, that would be the case. But we will be getting map wipes as well. So as with every map wipe at the start of the month, we're getting some new dungeon art. Now the new airfield is in. Now this is what it looks like. You see down at the ascend, we now have a load of walls around it. We have a crashed helicopter. We have 2 towers. And if we look over here, we have some sort of fenced off area. Another large building opposite the hangars with a tower next to it. You can climb all of the towers. Then we have a shipping container and another tower down at the bottom left, with the walls going most of the way around the airfield. Then we have a couple of silos and another tower down at the other end with a helicopter next to it. Then we have the hangars here as usual. We now have some boxes outside as well and some other stuff, creating some areas where we can hide behind if we're in the middle of a gunfight, so it's not quite just clear outside in the middle of the hangar as it previously was. From what I've gathered by talking to people, and I've looked over on Rustified and they've also said this, we may not be getting everything from the dungeon art branch today, which if we don't, we may not get radiation, but keep an eye out because radiation was tipped to make its return today. I'm going to try it over on my server as soon as the update goes live to check whether radiation is there, if it is working and how it should be. But just note that it will not be something that is default turned on. Previously thought that it was, but it will be default on servers as turned off. It will need to be turned on by the server admin, and radiation will only apply to certain parts in the monuments. Now the last thing that I have for you today, guys, is that there have been an overall graphics improvement. Now if you're playing on Baron, you're probably not going to notice this. I did just jump into another server and had a little look around. Honestly, there's nothing that I can physically tell. I was hoping that some of the improvements that had been worked on over the past few weeks were going to be in, but I can't say that I notice anything. But they're saying there's overall graphics improvements. There will be. Whether it's something we can see or not, or whether it's just some fine-tuning and it's improvement of frame rate, then that may be all it's being and we can't physically see anything. But that is it for this week, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed the XP system tonight. I will be live streaming tonight once the update goes live over at twitch.tv/Foorun. Please do drop by and check us out if you are not able to play yourself and you want to see what's going on. It'd be great to have you over there. That is it, guys. Thank you very much. If you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button. If you would like to see more content, including weekly updates from myself, then please do subscribe. And that is it. Have a good day.